everybody, and welcome back to City Skylines China. Oh, dearie me, that's a reference to last episode. So if you haven't watched it already, go watch it. I'll leave a card in the top corner for you to go do so. But thank you very much for choosing to watch today's episode. I do hope you enjoy. Today, the plan is to keep moving down this line here. I think today we're actually going to be able to consume Tibet and finally unite the modern Chinese borders. I'm also going to start going down the line over here of trying to pursue a what-if scenario. What if Mao wasn't the great Mao and we took a different alternative route for China? That is an interesting take. I am hoping, again, hoping, it takes us back to the Qing dynasty. Kochi Zhoji, long live People's Revolution. Yeah, I am hoping it takes us back to the Qing dynasty. I think that would be absolutely brilliant if we could do that. Whether or not we can, completely different story. Also, I have pulled my troops. I have pulled my troops out of North Korea, right, off of their borders, and still nothing is happening. Also, my models have changed. Are these my models or are they the Soviets? I think they're my models. My models look absolutely mint. I love them. They are awesome. Look at that. Actually, no, they look more Soviet than they do mine. God damn it. But still, they look cool. I like those models. Those are cool models. But anyway, I'm yapping. I'm yapping. I feel like I'm actually going to pull my troops out completely. Move over to Raijin Songbong like this. Actually, no, we'll go here. We'll go here, and I'll do a naval invasion. I'll do a naval invasion down in Busan. Whether or not this actually works is a completely different story, but it's always fun to try and find out, right? So, I've been here on the side looking at the offensive decisions, right? And foreign policy, it doesn't really bother me. Korean War, I'm not pulling out. Chinese, don't care about this. But economic decisions, right? Again, doesn't really bother me, so we're going to ignore that. Where is it? This one. Economic investments, right? Oh, there we go. Hold on, let me quickly do this. Okay, so the economic investments, right? We can spend our money. Now, we do want our GDP to be higher, but we need more income, right? We need a lot more income. Now, we have a 90 million population, right? Now, with that being said, right, it gives me the option to invest 25 billion to industrialize pre-industrial states, okay? Now, cost to industrialize all of my states would be 22 trillion. 22 trillion. Mutesa's exiled, the invasion of Laos, that's great, that's wonderful. But 22 trillion to do everything. So we're going to need to do this little by little. So it says invest 25 billion, right? I have I have got 30, well, let's just say, I don't know how much that amounts to, because it says basically 3,835.1 billion. What does that work out then? 38 trillion? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to take the risk. So, invest 25, like so. I don't know what that's going to do, but it says current budget 25. Okay? I have no idea what that just did. I have no idea what that's just done. I'm hoping it's going to help, but I'm going to try it again, bearing in mind 3810. 3810 is what we've got on the mark. And then it just keeps going down. Oh, okay, you know what then? I'm just going to keep doing this over and over again until our reserves are a little bit lower than what I'd expect. And we've already gone from 25 up to 26, so maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we just need to keep developing our lands. Yeah, industrialize. Industrialize, industrialize, industrialize. That's what we're going to do. Focus on industrializing China. Okie dokie. So it seems that this was definitely a timed event. The offer to guarantee the independence of DPRK is done. They've signed a white peace. Armistice in Korea. The Rosenbergs don't really care, but an armistice in Korea, yeah. They didn't even get around to taking Pyongyang. They literally just stayed in this little area here. And then after a while, the timeout happened, and hey ho, we got the event to happen. So the armistice agreement in Korea. An armistice agreement has been signed between the North Korea and South Korea with the US. The Korean Armistice Agreement states that the new border is based on the Kansas line, or where fighting last happened. There is now 250 kilometers DMZ zone on the border. The two warring nations signed a ceasefire and fighting has stopped. The Korean War seemed to cool down and now the two sides are claiming victory, even though it's a status quo. It is now calm in the Korean Peninsula. Let's hope that let's hope they can work through peace now instead of war again. Boom! Don't you just love tongue twisters? I hate them. Right, we've got our volunteers back. We'll bring these guys home. We'll shove them in Shanghai. Where's Shanghai? That's Ningbo. That's Shanghai. Cool. Bring them home. My volunteers are coming back as well. When they arrive, we'll shove them back into Army 5, which was the Burmese border. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I've got no problem doing that. Okie dokie, and in very, very soon, we're going to start moving down our societal reforms. And then once we get to remodel the intellectuals, then we'll have to start pushing down here so we can go to the 100 Flowers campaign. Yes, we must get those flowers. The status of Giglit Balistan. The government, blah, 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 don't care. The execution of Nasser. Oh, no, bro, that's no good. Slaughter and Rihad, that's definitely not good. Okay. Also, fun fact. Not democratic. At all. Nationalist. No idea what's going on. The US has pulled out. They've gone nationalist. Is this going to be another Sino-China? Whoa! Japan's tree is big. Okay. I spy with my little eye something beginning with danger. We must prepare. We must prepare. We must prepare and be wary. And it is event time. Prosecution of the rural cults. The chairman of the the chairman of the PRC has announced today that the various cults that are present in rural China are to be hunted down due to being collaborative with the KMT, reactionary and bourgeois elements in China. The Red Spear Society has already begun to fall, with its members being arrested promptly by the forces of the CPC, and Big Sword Society seems to have met the same fate, along with the Yellow Sand Society. All of these societies have been inspired in its activities in millenarian, spiritual, and romanticized monarchist ideas. Most, if not all of these societies vehemently opposed the Qing and believed that a Ming restoration would bring happiness and peace to all of China. It seems that Chairman Mao disagrees profusely. Of course he does! His power would be threatened if they were just like, yo, bring a monarch. Some bloke from northern China ain't going to cut it as a monarch, is he, in their eyes? So, preserve traditional family structure. Yes, please. Go, go, go. I want Qing China. I want a big yellow blob here that says Qing Empire. I am having my Qing back. I don't know how I'm going to manage it, but I will restore the Qing. Maybe we need to go on a monarchical path because Europe is slowly turning all red. And Japan's gone nationalist. And India... For now, they seem to be behaving, but we don't know what route they're going to take because everything in this world's gone alternative, like these two here. I'm very, very worried. I don't know what's coming next, and I should probably be prepared. But I'm not. So, I'm going out on a limb here, right? And I've pressed this button. 2,500, 250, 500. Toggle investment amount. So right now, I've been boosting it by 25 bill. 25 bill. 25 bill. And we've managed to get to a point where we can now start to develop the industrial states. However, your boy got a hell of a lot of money, not enough time to spend it all, and we need to boost our GDP. I've boosted us from 25 to 27 billion a month, which is fantastic, but we need more. So I've boosted it to 500 times, which means it'll be 500 billion to industrialize pre-industrial states. Boink. Press the button. Press the button. It's been done. Pre-industrials have been boomed. We now have 3-3. Okay, I'll wait for it to come back up. Let's do it again. Pause. Pre-industrial, 500 billion. Boink, we are now down to 3. Boom. Pre-industrial, do it. I want it to use all of my reserves. Is it a good idea? Probably not. But we need the investments. Like, I need to boost everything ASAP. Patriarchal society. Yep, we're now going to move to the next one, which is guarantee primary education, which consumer goods, meh, but research speed plus 2%. Yes, please. I like that. I also have loads of money still left in reserve. So whilst we can, there we go. Pre-industrial, let's do that. I want all my pre-industrials to be industrials. I need to boost our economy, and this is the way to do it. You know, when you've got all these billionaires in the world spouting their nonsense, there's one sentence that rings true, and I believe it was... Oh, that's happening. And I believe it was Warren Buffett who once said, in order to make money, you must spend money. And that's very true, because that's what we're doing right now. Wait, we no longer get educational infrastructure. That's fine. That's whatever. It's no biggie. It's fine. Pre-industrial states, yep, keep going, keep going. I'll keep going. I'm literally going to spend it right down to the wire. I will spend it all the way down to the wire. We managed to boost from 25 to 27. That's pretty damn good. I'll take that. That's a win. Okay, so I'm a little bit puzzled here. Although I have the money and I am pressing the action, it's not activating it. Like, it'll activate it here, but look, 1294. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. So, although I have the amounts needed, it just won't let me. It just won't let me invest the cash. Oh, is it because... Oh, maybe that's why. Okay. You know what? Never mind. I'm spouting nonsense. I'll bring it down to 250. Maybe that'll help me do it. Yeah, maybe I just need to toggle that. Maybe I just need to toggle. I don't know. I'm a little bit confused. Yeah, you know what? Let's just bring it down to 100. Maybe if I do it at 100, it'll work. No, even at 100, it doesn't work. Okay, what if I just take it down to 25? Will that work? It works if I take it down to 25, apparently. Okay, right. Well, we'll just have to keep doing it in 25 increments, I suppose. Primary education has been finished. Great. Next up, expand universities, research speed. Yes, please. Okie dokie. And with that, guys, I think this is an okay place to end today's episode. We managed to boost our economy ever so much that it's starting to reflect now. We're nearly at 28 billion from 24, 25 billion. So I feel like that's a decent increase. I feel like that increase is not too bad at all. We're now going to move down onto remodel the intellectuals, which will be the last part on this left section there, and then we can move down through the right to move on to this, since this requires all of the following, and then we can finally start making our way to complete this part of the tree. Ideas for next episode, not entirely sure just yet. I am trying my best now to start updating the military tech, because if these guys are going alternate history, and that is a big fat... Oh my god, okay, apparently they're going back fascist. I thought they were going to stay nationalist or go monarchist. No, that's a big F for fascism. Okay, right, well that's happening. And then Pakistan just kind of was just like, so, yeah, we've just rejected the No War Pact. So I have no idea what's going on anymore. Things are growing a bit mad. We've got no more Uncle Stalin. Instead, we've got... Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Melenkov. Why have I never heard your name? Am I being a bit of a stoop here? I don't know. Probably I am. But anyway, that's the story in Balamory. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to, of course, click that like button and or subscribe. Share with friends about growth for the channel. All that fun stuff. And join us next time where we keep on expanding and prepare for the eventual invasion of Japan. Probably. Most likely. We'll see. I wonder when the Tibetan uprising is going to happen. Who knows? Scatterbrain over here. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da!